Hey everybody, we're live. Sorry for the delay. Just give me a few more minutes, okay? I'll be right there. We are actually in our RV. That's why there was a delay. I had to push it back. For everyone who's joining, I'll be there in just a moment. Just enjoy the sights and sounds of a little bit of nature in the background, and Olivia to greet you. All right? Just running a little bit behind today. Gotta love DC. DC traffic is quite turdish all the time. Doesn't matter if you're checking the GPS all morning long or not, apparently. I've lived up here for too long to know that no matter how much I prepare, it does not matter. Alright, I got my laptop up and running, and I'm signing in now, so. She's like, are you gonna be on screen, or is it just me? Get my stuff over here. What's up, Olivia? Alright, so this is the premiere, not really a premiere, but it's just a new series launch that I'm doing, and it's called Quackfax. Hello there! Hi! You want to say hi to your friends? Yeah, are you ready? I've been telling her for a couple days that she's going to be live again. And she wants to make more friends. She's very eager. So if you guys are signed in, subscribed, whatever the case may be, I believe you can go ahead and chat in the live chat. But I just wanted to go ahead and say hello and introduce you to Olivia again. Yeah. Yeah, you made a mess already. It's not surprising. That's what you do. Yeah. That's your mess. She made my table all wet. Do y'all see it? Do you see the little puddle? I had the water bowl here at first to kind of encourage her to, you know, look at the camera and engage with it and interact. So, welcome to Quack Facts. We're doing this live today because I figured why not? What better day to choose than a nice Saturday? It's a beautiful day outside right now. And it's nice weather. So, Quack Facts originated from from just an idea of a friend of mine. And it basically is just a premise of the best way to describe it would be you want a report of your vehicle before you purchase it. Many would say that would be considered, what is it, a Carfax report? So before you might be deciding to get a duck for your own, I just have some facts I'd like to share with you, and she would like to express voluntarily. I can't stop her. Even if I wanted to, I can't stop her. She keeps stepping in her water bowl now, making a bigger mess. Where are you going? Why do you always want to leave the chat? It just started. No, you can't be shy. You gotta... No. I'm not talking for you. You have to talk for yourself, too. No, I'm not doing it. Nope. No. You need to be kind. These are your new... No, these are your new friends. They are. They are your new friends. Okay? Can I please explain the video? Thank you. She, a little bit of a diva. A little bit. Can I talk? Okay, thank you. Okay, so you get the general idea if you're hanging around still. Basically, it's just quick facts, but quack facts because she quacks because she's a duck. So it's a report on all things duck. But there's two categories. Okay? Column A, I guess, category A, would be she domesticated. So, column B, category B, would be wild duck. So, she domesticated, so we're going to stick to all facts domesticated duck. That's how we're going to be doing it today. Alright? So, that being said, you have a friend that's saying hi. You say, hi, Dorothy. Yeah, you know Dorothy. Yeah, you do. She's being a little bit feisty. She's ready. So, the first fact for today would be, how many times do you molt? Living inside the house is a challenge for a bird of any kind because you have the dust and the elements that come with it. The dander, the dust, the odors, the poop. She let me say the word. Oh. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I said the P word. But it does come up. Because you do it a lot. Okay? Don't be shy. It's fine. Everybody does the P word. Okay? You don't have to be embarrassed. She's embarrassed. I don't blame her. I don't want to talk about it either, but it gets brought up a lot because she is. It does. Look. I don't want to talk about it. Okay. All right, fine. I'll change the topic. Sorry. I'll change the topic. It's fine. Okay, so having waterfowl inside the house is not something that you'd actually like to have or see happen, but it can happen because sometimes they get injured, sometimes, you know, different elements depending on where you live. The context, like, given the context, they're messy creatures, okay? So, in general, it's ill-advised to have them inside the house, but she is indoor duck, meaning all she knows is inside. We go on walks, we travel together, and she gets the elements outside, like rain, snow, not hail, but, you know, that hasn't happened to us yet while out and about. But certain things are applied when it comes to living with a duck, and you have to just know how to take care of them strategically and at your own balance, okay? Some label it as an inconvenience, and granted, it is a lot of work, but it's fine, you know? You just do what you have to do to be a team player and get along with each other. And I know her cues like all my other birds. She's not my only bird. She's my only duck. She's my largest bird because my macaw is not, I mean, it's probably as big, but like this big, you know? From tip of beak to tip of tail. Olivia is a little bit more stocky. So I would say the first quack fact on the report would be a general thing of just dirty. I can't do a thumbs up? Why not? You don't have a reason? You just don't want me to. Can I give you a kiss? So anyway, the general rule of thumb is to just like clean up. You know, you have your tasks at hand to clean up, and that's that. And because they're farm animals, they're labeled as farm animals. What happens is they create a bigger mess, and they're stinkier. So she needs to have her regular baths, her regular showers. She needs to eat a lot, but she's 4.5 pounds. Most of it's sass in weight. The rest is featherweight. And combined, you get this. A long-term best friend. So the second quack fact would be, how much does she really eat, right? How much does she need to eat? She tells me when she needs to eat, but she's pretty much free feed. And I said this actually in our Q&A, which was our previous live stream. Our Q&A that we had a couple of weeks ago was just a general meet and greet for you guys to get to know her and to set the table, you know, let you know what you're up against here. And I'm sorry if it's clipping out. I don't have the best signal, but she has a lot to say about her life, and and she likes to punch me when I don't say it in the best way. So, well, you know, you're putting yourself on screen. You're putting yourself out there, Olivia. Hello, Mano. How are you? Nice to see you. This is Olivia Gray, and I am Megan. She is my house duck. And we're doing a series launch today of QUACK FACTS. You know, it's kind of like a Carfax report when you're going and looking and shopping for cars here in America. I don't know if it's a global thing. It probably is by now. But with a Carfax report, you get the idea. You get the idea of what vehicle you're going to get based on the report and what that vehicle has been through. And so for people out there who may love ducks and want to have a pet duck, or maybe already have ducks and want to know what it's like to train them if they're domesticated like Olivia, you might need some quick facts, also known as quack facts. Just generalized summary of what it's like to be her, life in her shoes or feet. She's my best friend, and she's sassy. She talks a lot, has a lot to say. But yeah, so we've already done a couple of facts, but I'll move on to the third. And you know, I'll be honest, I did not jot them down, and I should have. But it's relatively simple. I mean, her being domesticated, she has a lot of cues and signals that she tells me every day that she needs. She tells me when she needs food, water. She's telling me right now she's not so sure about this booth. She's looking out the window and she's being on high alert. And she's being my guard. She's a very alert guard. Security guard. It's almost like having like your best friend around that just won't stop talking. And in some cases, that's okay. We all have things to say at some point, right? Yep. So yeah, the third quack fact for today would be like, has she ever been in any situation where she's not allowed somewhere or she's not welcome? Yes. And I only bring that up because it offended us. And one day, people will realize that ducks can be service animals, depending on the mentality and how things change. Because I know that emotional support is very different. And although obliged, sometimes the two can be undervalued. So, she's actually fully certified ADA for me. She does not have to wear a harness because she's trained. She's actually trained better than most people that I've ever come across. And I've met a lot of people. So, I guess the point is that she has had some incidences where establishments have had the right to deny us on property. And I think it's because she's not wearing any shoes or socks or clothing. Because oftentimes on the shirt and shoe requirement. But she preferred to be naked. Yeah, so there are some things that go on, you know, and there are people, there's politics, everyone has an agenda. But when it comes to Olivia and being a duck, all she really wants is to just be loved and appreciated for who she is. And I would say about 10 times out of the 11, she's welcome in places. We've been to 13 states. We just got back from our summer trip in Florida, and she experienced a tubing river for the first time, and it was a lazy river. She enjoyed being lazy. She did not need a tube because she is, you know, she's got her own built-in flotation device. So that was convenient for her. But we went to Rainbow River, and if you check out our shorts later on our channel, you'll be able to see all of our little trips that we've taken so far. Our highlights. My most recent one was yesterday for Day in the Life. And it's just kind of a montage of our trip. Actually, if you're here on the live, you'll know a little secret. It's more than just one day combined. It's little snippets of our days. And, oops, sorry. I didn't mean to startle you, Olivia. It's little snippets of our days. And it's just one of those things where it works better when you combine everything together. Just give me one moment, okay? The talent needs a break. Did you get to stretch? Do you feel better now? Okay. You ready to come back? All right, let's go. Well, you got a chat. You got people who want to get to know you more, okay? They want to get to know you more. Yeah. It's really not a bad thing to get to know somebody, Olivia. But it's also healthy to take breaks when you know you need them. I really need to figure out like a little tripod thing, but I don't go live enough to have to really worry about that. I'm only going live inconsistently at the moment. But I try to schedule it so it's convenient for you guys. So I was only going to do 3 quack facts today and keep it short. Simply because she is a little bit cranky. And I think it's because she started her end of summer molt a couple of days ago. Epic timing, but I will say that she malts, I would say probably like 4 times a year, significant malts. And I think it's because where I live is in the DC area, and we actually have seasons of time versus, you know, just like if you were in Florida or like in New Mexico, you know, you're either hell's frozen over or or the alternative where it's hot. But we actually have all 4 seasons here. And so she has adapted to that. And so she really starts molting kind of around the end of August into September. And it usually lasts about 1 or 2 weeks. And it looks like this one is significant enough that it's causing her a little bit of stress. But she's okay, you know? You know how sometimes you shed, like maybe if you have long hair like me, you shed. And it just makes you feel a little weird at times. Hello there, Wyman. How are you? This is Olivia. We appreciate you being here. Yeah, we're doing a new series launch today, and it's really cool to have y'all. We appreciate you stopping in. Do you have any questions for me or Olivia? My name's Megan. Awesome. Hello. How are you? Can I just say Anna, perhaps? Nice to see you. You guys can feel free to like and subscribe. I've got short videos that come out every day practically. We're on a pretty good schedule and routine with that. And then I go live every couple of weeks. So I'm going to try and go live a little bit more, and it's probably going to be on Saturdays. Hi, Mod Nico. And hello, Anna, again. Nice to see you guys. Thanks for dropping in. Olivia is 3 years old. She's my domesticated house duck. And I just wanted to share her with you. I wanted to go ahead and introduce you to her again. We have a couple of videos that we're going to be premiering soon. One of which is the actual follow-up with the brand new Buffy Co. comforter. And this is going to be the Buffy Cloud comforter, and it's sage green. So I have it where it's going to be unboxed brand new, and I also have another one that is already open and everything, and I'm going to show you the wear and tear of that one. And Olivia's going to be putting in her opinion about it as well. She does not use a Buffy blanket, but it is organic, so it's bird friendly. Yeah. But she liked to have a voice. She liked to know and tell people what's going on out there, huh? Yeah. So we have a video that's coming out we're working on for the Buffy comforters, and it's our follow-up from 6 years ago. We've been to their pop-up store. There's some really cool footage of that up in New York City. Olivia was not in my life at that time. We did incubate 3 years ago. You have something hanging from your bill. Y'all see that little hair? Don't be embarrassed. It happens. Just take a sip of water and you'll be alright. There you go. See? It's gone now. It's not gone. I just let her know it's gone. Oh, now it's gone because you shook your head. See? You're good. She's just cranky today. Do you blame her? It's Saturday. She wanted to sleep in. I didn't let her. I think she knows the days of the week. My husband thinks that she's not self-aware enough. But you know days of the week. If you guys have any questions for me, feel free to chat away. I know some of you probably already know. Already know all about her. But if you're new, we do have a Q&A. Did a live stream 2 weeks ago. Where it's like a get to know, sit down and get to know her. That's about an hour long. So, Appreciate the likes. Thank you so much. It helps send my video out, letting everyone know on YouTube that I'm live, whether or not they're subscribed. So it's pretty cool. If you'd like to see us go live more often, that can happen as well. But I know that kids are in school this time of year now, and I try to just be observant of the schedules going on, and I just don't want to have a drop or anything of interest. So I'd rather just keep you guys as engaged as possible for however long that may be. What we figured today is what better way, obviously, to just come back out on a Saturday and just embrace it. Embrace you guys. Meet more of the internet, as vast and mysterious as y'all may be. I think Olivia enjoys talking to the chat. Our last live stream, people were signed in and they were able to see more of us and talk and interact. But this one, she a little angry because I cut off her breakfast time a little too short. And so she's going to have a bigger lunch here soon. Yeah, Olivia loves the snow. She actually prefers snow over rain. That's a fun fact for you. Yeah, she's hangry, alright, like someone else we know. She'll be alright. You know, ducks can go a long time without eating. They're not like your typical birds. They can go up to 12 hours without eating. And sometimes I'll feed her fresh water and food, and I'll be gone for 12 hours and she hasn't eaten at all. But I have to remind myself that that's okay and that's sometimes normal. You know how sometimes we're like that as humans? We just don't want to eat all the time, and that's alright. But it doesn't mean that she's unhealthy, it doesn't mean something's wrong. You just have to know bird lingo and understand her. Right? She really enjoys just hanging out, doing her thing with me. Whether that be punching me or punching this bag over here. I had to put something there because if some of y'all may recognize an RV booth table, it's like U-shaped, okay? And if I were to not have something blocking the other side, because here I am blocking this side, all she has is for an escape is either over me or under, and she's gonna choose under. But, like she did before, but I have to block it on both sides. And instead of another person sitting next to her while they get punched by her, I just put a bag there. So the bag is like innocently getting punched all the time. But she likes it. I'll show you. It's got an octopus. Hey, be nice to your friends. Show them your bag. So yeah, it's got an octopus with an eye patch on it. And it's our, like, towel bag, you know, for laundry and stuff. We take it to and from to help us carry large towels and stuff. But anyway, I just wanted to to show you guys that we're doing all right. We're doing good. The channel's doing good. I post things and I like walk away because I'm not really like into being like a YouTuber, because what comes with being a YouTuber, you end up having that switch in your brain and that mentality that some people crave as influencers, and I think it's a little bit toxic. So I prefer to just be level-headed. I prefer to be calm, cool, and collected when possible. So we just are sharing highlights of our lives together, because I figured, why not? What better way to just get up there on my channel and have the opportunity to get on here and just share our lives together. What do we have here? This would be a secondary feather. Secondaries are smaller than primaries, and they help insulate, so she can thermoregulate her body temperature. And her body temperature is regulated through her bill and through her feet. Do you guys want to see her feet? You want to see a close-up shot of her feet? Yeah? Let's do it, Olivia. Let's show them your feetsies. Okay, that's enough. Sorry. You're acting like I showed them your fluffy behind. I'm not doing that. I'm just showing them your feet. It's all right. Calm down. Everything is an intimacy for a duck. Everything is just too much. It's too much. She too much just being her. Y'all ever met people like that who are just too much? Frankly, I can be like that too sometimes. But again, I think it's just a personality flaw. She on high alert. She telling me something. She say, I see shadows. I see sun. I want to get outside. I want to play with my best friends, who are both dogs. One day, I'll show content between Olivia and my two dogs, but that's not today. Maybe one day, but not today. So yeah, we just wanted to keep this short and simple. We're probably going to be going live again next weekend. We'll make this a regular Saturday thing for right now, because I can't avoid the fact that these numbers are looking pretty good for the channel. I see it. I see the breakdown and I'm like, okay, well, people like what I'm putting out, and that's great. And if people like it, then I'll continue it, you know? So you guys have a great day, great weekend, rest of your weekend. I hope it goes well for you, and I hope that everything goes according to your plans. Bye, Dorothy. Thanks so much. Olivia says bye. You got a nice floof at the end. Y'all have a good day too. We're gonna head out now. Okay? So this will be public, and we're gonna do a replay. We'll have a replay version. So once it's processed and everything, you'll be able to see the chat replay as well. Okay? Yeah? What'd you think? What'd you think, Olivia? Did you like it? Did you like going live again? Well, why not? What was the problem? You mean yes or no? Did you like going live? I think that's a yes. I gave it another shot, and I asked her again, she went quiet. She doesn't often go quiet. Alright, you guys take care. It's good to see you. I got places to be as well, and people to meet. We're gonna go on our walks. You're gonna have lunch. Yeah. We're gonna go swimming. It's gonna be a fun day. You guys take care.